So we've all heard things like, the desire to create is one of the deepest yearnings of the soul. But 75% of people don't think they're living up to their creative potential. Why is that?
Maggie and I decided to go on a little adventure to explore that question.
Before we could do that, we had to start at the basics.
What is creativity?
And how do we truly connect with it?
That was good. We got one.
Whew, okay.
All right. Maggie, how do you see creativity?
Well, I'm seeing a C, an R, curves. I think we're talking about flow here. Carly, what are you doing over there?
Love that idea of flow. I'm just flowing over here, doing my flow.
We were curious what other people thought of creativity.
So
we asked them.
I am a storyteller.
Drummer, percussionist, composer.
Live sound engineer.
I am 8 years old.
I'm the Michael E. Tenenbaum Family Professor of Psychiatry and Biobehavioral Sciences in the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA and Director of the Tenenbaum Center for the Biology of Creativity.
My definition of creativity is...
What a really interesting question.
I was thinking a lot about mirrors because it's like reflections and how you take in information, responding to things around you.
I carve stuff. The first one says I heart art and #unicorn.
I would say that creativity is any person's individual approach to how they manage the world.
something like that. I like to call it, it's a direct connection to the ultimate source.
The definitions have varied, but have all come down to really focusing on two processes. One, novelty. Some things are new, but they lack something, utility. What we're really looking for is stuff that's up here. That is the stuff that is both novel and used by lots of people, and this is where creativity lies.
Creativity and spirituality, I feel, are related in a way where it's exchanged back and forth. It's like a dance, you know, a push and pull.
It essentially is just making yourself into a conduit for stories to come through you.
Like some people say it comes in waves, like it's like the wind, and when it hits you, it just hits you and you just go with it. It's basically what the entire universe is made of.
Most spiritual pursuits provide us with a higher level of meaning. They free us from the day-to-day needs and have us focus on something that's more future-directed and bigger.
It's not something that you define for yourself. These things are revealed to you.
I think that we have a creative spirit to live rather than just survive.
We have the opportunity to actually create and thrive and build.
We're not on this planet just to survive. We're here to sing, dance, make something new where there was nothing before. Drum.
Even Cro-Magnon painted on the caves of their walls and learned how to fire clay 35,000 years ago. And they had so much more that they needed to do in order to just survive.
We did it! We just did it! On the spot!
Some scientists believe that there's a creative slump that occurs to kids around the 3rd or 4th grade, and no one knows exactly why it occurs, but there does seem to be some decline in creativity, an increase in social conformity, following the rules.
The most creative person I know is my niece, Charlotte.
I really like the song Aaron Burr from Hamilton. I'm Alexander Hamilton, I'm at your service, sir. I've been looking for you, getting nervous, sir. Talk less. What? Smile more. Yeah, what time is it? Showtime.
To imagine a life without creativity would mean like I had no eyes, ears, nose, taste buds. It's a terrifying prospect to think about.
I would feel like shit. It would be horrible. I mean, that's the end of life.
I would rather cut off my hand and give it to you.
To be honest, I've been through periods where I didn't allow myself to create, and it was probably the loneliest time of my life.
You're asking me to get up every day and live without joy. You're asking me to just survive. it would kill me.
I would feel like sad that I couldn't be like creative.
I think fear inhibits creativity.
Like if I'm trying to write some music, I get in blocks where it's not flowing.
That wall, writer's block, I can't do this, I'm not talented enough. Some days creativity is like way down, and then you have these like come to Jesus moments like, what am I doing? You create yourself, I believe. And it's hard for people to align with that because they may have a desk job or something.
I think the capacity for creativity is, almost certainly in everyone.
We're all born with creative energy. My mom always tells me it started in her womb because I would kick when I would hear any kind of rhythm.
There's this tension between rumination and germination of an idea, keeping something in mind and working on it. You remember the Nike logo says, just do it? Turns out that's probably pretty important.
Ooh, mind blown.
There are things that we can engage in our daily practices that can increase our creative abilities, and some of them have to do with just shaking things up.
Making pizza on the weekend, designing fun socks.
Surprise yourself every day and surprise someone else every day, like that.
I actually jumped. I think I almost broke something when he jumped. I was like,
I think he almost broke something.
He did. I think he broke something in his body. Maybe a bone. Who knows? I think we have the opportunity as humans to create our life with our words, our actions, our mindset.
All the different parts of your life, they're so disparate and so vast that you have to be creative in order to make them all work together and create a sense of identity or who you are.
Maybe just like make videos of dancing, like doing like the floss, or make like masterpieces.
Your life is your masterpiece. So go out and create it.
I love you.
We've heard from a lot of wise people today, and we're challenging you to take that wisdom into your life. We can start small.
Yeah, really small.
Right, one day at a time. So just for today, see if you can challenge yourself to surprise either yourself or someone else. Surprise! No.